Hi everybody, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are doing day 29 of 30 Days of Sketches. The sketch is by Jessica Finn Hill, and it's a good one. I mean, you could use scraps to do this one. You guys know me, I love scraps. So she has two photos. I'm doing one oversized photo, a 5x7. And then this will have a second page to it, and I'll show that in the layout share when we're all done with 30 Days of Sketches. She has some journaling down here. She did her 3 clusters around her photo, so that's her focus, and then a title across the top. I'm not sure I will end up with that, but we are definitely inspired. I want to thank Christy. I want to thank Jessica for inspiring me. If you guys have not joined 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, definitely go over to Facebook and join that. You can participate. You can get the sketches that are exclusive to 30 Days of Sketches during Series 11, as well as the last series. Plus, she has all the past series too. It's amazing. And you can play along. You can be inspired. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Or just click the playlist and enjoy the videos because it'll just go from one to the next. All right, let's have some fun. I've got some more beach photos. This is from one of the kits that I made when we started 30 Days of Sketches from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Coastal. I created my base. Now mine is a little different. I think she just has a white base, or it doesn't have to be white. It could be whatever you want, with just 2 strips of paper. I did half because, let me show you. I am going to give you a little sneak peek. This is how my layout will go. And in this kit, I only had 1 of this paper, so I simply split it in half and I did it this way. I really like this. My journaling will probably go somewhere on this page and I will embellish it. And like I said, you actually, no, I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. I mean, I did do half, but it's going to go like this. Yes, doesn't that look better? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing here. Rewind. So I will probably journal over here. I'll embellish this, and again, I will show it on when I do my layout share. All right, so we're gonna just work on this one today. Now my title is from one of my scrappy friends. Anne made me a bunch of titles. I believe they were from Anne. I hope I'm right. I'm going to do sand crabs as my title, and I think it's going to go there. Now it could move. When we start doing some trial and error and trying things out, I don't know what's gonna happen, okay? So that is my title. Where it's gonna for sure be, I'm not sure. Then I took a bunch of scraps. You guys remember I said recently that my little scrap bin, I need to go through it. Well, I wanted some seaweed to go, pardon me. I wanted some seaweed to go on this layout. So I took my scraps and I just went to town. I just took dies that I have. I believe I got these on Amazon. If not, it was Globe Life, and I will do my very best to find the links. I'm trying to be better of where I found that. But I will tell you, if the link is not in the description, because I forget, just comment and I will share it with you. I promise I will reply and I will share it. Because sometimes I film these, but then I don't edit them and upload them for a couple of days. So I might forget. But I'm pretty sure I got them either on Globe Life or I got them on, not this. This is an Echo Park die. This one here. But all of these Sea Life and stuff, I'm pretty sure I got on Amazon. And they're fairly cheap. So I'll do my best to put the links. So check out the description of the video. You'll find the links for that. And I do not need this much seaweed for this layout, right? But with that said, if I'm going to cut it, I'm going to do a bunch of it, and I will just put it in my iris bin with my ocean theme things, and then I will have it, and I won't have to cut seaweed for a while. Plus, I used up some scraps. Now, the printed papers. This was a floral paper, you guys. Let me see if I can find a little piece of it. Look, this is what that paper was. It was a floral paper, right? I have it here to punch flowers out of. So that made a beautiful, and this checkered. Now, By itself, no, probably not. But when I start layering it, it's going to be some pretty colors. I can put some red. That was a printed paper. Your printed papers are so good for dyes like seaweed and branches and flowers. So if you have even just a paper that you have a hard time with, try some delicate, even doilies. Like doilies make real, printed paper make beautiful doilies. It might not be a paper that you love on its own, but boy, you can create beautiful things with it. Okay, so I already said I wanted to put some seaweed on here, and I will put some seaweed on the other one as well. And I'm also have some scraps or some embellishments, pardon me. I'm not sure who this was made by, but that is from a swap. This one is from a swap. These are from a swap, and I'm going to use these crabs on here because obviously we're finding sand crabs, right? Have another anchor, and I believe I have another one in here. I'm not going to, I think I have a gray one in here. So we'll see what we can use. Now, I'm liking this page. I'm thinking, in fact, I'm pretty sure I want to put this one. Sorry for being crabby. I just love that saying. I can't help it. And then I'm thinking I want to put some seaweed, and then I will journal right down here just on the layout. So let's start playing with some seaweed. See what we can come up with. Now I could also put this down here if I wanted to. We'll see. Maybe we could layer that and maybe even stick another crab on there. That would look cute, wouldn't it? Maybe. We'll play with that in a minute. Let's play with some seaweed. All right, so I do know that I did do some aquas and some oh, look, there's that. See, I told you there was another one. Some pastel colors down here. So I'm gonna dig those out first. Doesn't mean I won't use some of the other colors, but we'll dig some of those out, see what we can come up with. Then let's just start playing. Let's just do that. So there we go. We'll just start with a couple of these. Okay, thinking something else, maybe. See if we have a different color. I think maybe I want a different one of those. I even have this red, look, that I could just sneak behind there, maybe. Or even this one. I'm liking this one. I do want to get some red in there though. So let me think about this for a second. We could even go like this and then poke one more red in there. Ooh, I like this one. Looky here. What if we went just like that? I do like that. Okay, and there's my seaweed. Look at that. And then I'm going to put my crab right there. Isn't that cool? I could keep going if I wanted to. I mean, I could, let's try. Maybe I'll just keep on adding to it. There's no rules when you are playing with paper. None. Okay, there's 3 big ones. And let's see, maybe some more of this one. This is those foil papers that you don't love. Yep, there it is. There we go. Got some more of that coral in there. Ooh, this one's pretty. This was from that desert, that Prima paper that I played with a while back. If you've been watching, like that. Now, how many pieces do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. That's why I like it. Every time, I'm telling you. Okay, so there is pretty much that page. Honestly, it is. Maybe we should put some up here. So let's play with this just a little. And don't worry about when you're cutting out. See, this one's not perfect. No big deal. It's not. If you look really close, it's even torn. Nobody's gonna know. If they're looking that close at my layout, they don't need to be looking at my layout. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's probably not very nice. That's how I see it though. All right, let's try a piece of that. Okay, then we're bringing in, and I'm good with this color because look, I have inked, and this has some brown vibes to it, the darker ones. And then if I go just like that, this would be on top. And yes, that's a lot of layers, but once you start gluing them, it will be okay. I could even tuck that right between the A and the R like that. And we'll pull this red. I could even use my marker and make this a darker color, which I will probably do. So we could go just like that. Isn't that cute? If this is fairly thin though, so I might not be able to get that in there, but it's cute, super cute. Where did, I know I just saw it. I could maybe even put a little anchor right there. Look at that, isn't that cute? Okay, maybe I will save this for the second page. It's a bigger element and I only have really one spot that I can put any embellishments on over there. And you'll use a lot more. That's why I say when you're gonna cut this out, cut out a bunch because you'll use way more than you think you're gonna. Then I could just put two things here. Let's go with, I could use that one. I could. Kind of leaning towards the red elements. Doesn't mean I have to use them, but oh look, this one's different. I don't think I've used this one yet. Okay, right there. Okay, and maybe here, just like that. And then I'll put maybe a sentiment in here. Look at that. There we go. Now keep in mind, this, I'm just letting the paper do the work and then I will journal right here. I don't have a ton of journaling, but enough to use it in there. I like that. That's so cute. Like how stinking cute is this? Do I want to put that in there? No, I'm gonna save that. Okay, I'm going to ink this crab for sure. I'm going to color this crab for sure. And then I think that's the page here. All right, so I will, gosh, I'm almost thinking maybe that looks better. It's not so, that looks better. Yeah, I'm gonna, or I could even use this one. See, look, I second guess myself, you guys. Telling you guys, just have fun with it. And I'm over here second guessing myself. I like that better. Okay, so, but is it too big? Yeah, okay, see, the struggle's real. It's so real. I do like this color. I think I just need something that's small, like really small, very tiny. What if I only put this there and then a little sentiment? I think that might be a, no, it needs something else. You know what? I can make my own. There's nothing saying I have to use this whole thing. So what if I went like this? What if I cut this off right there, okay? And I cut this around this, like so. And I just added to this. See, that's what it needed. Gotta play, gotta play. I like that. It gives it two colors, but it's more understated, like so. Yeah, and there's a little seashell on there now. And I could have done seashells. I just didn't want to this time, to be honest. Doesn't mean that I shouldn't. I wanted to focus on the crab. I could even pull this down here, but do I want to? I kind of like it up here. See, these are the things I go through in my mind. Trial and error. I like it up there. I'm gonna leave it up there. I'll find a little something to put down here. A little sentiment. Okay, so there we go. That is the layout. I will be putting enamel dots in here. I'm not quite sure what color. I have to test them out. But I'll come back and we'll talk about what I do different because you never ever know. All right, hang in there. All right, everybody, I got it all glued down. I'm excited for the close-ups on this one because there is a lot of texture on here. I'm gonna say it again. When you go to cut with scraps, cut more than you think you need because I tucked even a few more in here to give it all that texture. Isn't that cool? I just used a variation of some cool colored, cool in color, not, you know what I mean? Enamel dots just because it matched the coral that I was using, seaweed, coral, however you want to see this. I did my journaling, pretty much what I said I was going to do. I didn't really venture outside the box this time, which is unusual. I want to thank Jessica. I want to thank Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. You guys have a very blessed day. We only have 2 days left. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.